You all are welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like and share so that you will be first to get all my newly update videos. Thanks a lot. The co-hosts of The View flattened Justice Clarence Thomas for his statements during the Supreme Court arguments round affirmative action. Whoopi Goldberg was so serious, she took her glasses off, searching without delay into the digital camera to supply a message to the black justice. "I heard the phrase variety pretty a few instances, and I don't have a clue what it means," Thomas stated during the arguments. "Actually, no, it is not what it means, sir," Goldberg said. "You know, being inclusive ability that when you seem round that court, you are seeing girls that can also not have had the capacity to go to regulation college had affirmative motion not been there to make positive ladies were allowed in the school. You are sitting on a court docket where, and I recognize you do not like to admit this, however you would possibly have gotten some assist due to the fact you would not have been allowed in the university of your desire had it no longer been for affirmative action." She defined that affirmative motion is not pronouncing this is all you have to do or be. Goldberg stated that the greatest crew of these who have benefited from affirmative motion is white girls who weren't allowed to be phase of greater institutions. "You cannot truly slice it up this way and say, properly this is the phase that we're going to choose," Goldberg continued. "Affirmative motion works for all these of us who are not allowed to go to the establishments where we should do our first rate as students. That's in phase what this was for. It's additionally about not hiring simply men. You have to appoint some women. It is so an awful lot larger than this case that this guy." Republican Alyssa Farah Griffin stated that she needs affirmative motion to take financials into account, which Goldberg reduced in to say that they do. "So, bad college students from West Virginia are dealt with the equal as rich students. Where it changes," Sarah Haynes noted, "is when anyone is a legacy at an Ivy League faculty or like Jared Kushner, who was admitted to Harvard after a $1 million donation to the school." According to a deep dive into the relationship between Donald Trump and Shut advisor Boris Epshteyn, there are worries amongst some of the former president's different advisors and participants of his prison crew that Epshteyn's personal prison troubles make him a plausible felony liability. The Washington Post file notes that the blustery Epshteyn seems to have Trump's ear due to the fact he is greater pugilistic than Trump's different advisors and that performs to Trump's best weak point, transferring ahead with ill-thought-out prison maneuvers. Of difficulty to some in Trump's internal circle is that the attorney with little sensible trip had become Trump's main sycophant, with the former president ignoring Epshteyn's huge array of felony problems. According to the report, Epshteyn's access and effect has pissed off some of the greater skilled lawyers Trump has hired due to the fact of what they see as his unnecessarily confrontational approach, his lack of applicable trip, and the reality that Epshteyn's personal moves additionally have come below scrutiny in some of the probes, adding, "At the identical time, Epshteyn is additionally dealing with the felony ramifications of his behavior backyard of work. He is on probation, in accordance to courtroom records, after pleading responsible late remaining 12 months to disorderly habits and warfare during a late-night bar incident in Scottsdale, Arizona, the second such arrest in Arizona in 7 years.